everybody watching, I actually investigated Area 51. And I have too. Just to let you know, there are a lot of creepy crawlers in my Twitch chat, so make sure to come by and type glorp. Let's check it out.
This is the most top secret base in the entire world with 24/7 security to make sure absolutely nobody can get in. I'm gonna be captured.
Then how did he get in? Did he dig a giant hole? Did he have Splinter Cell equipment?
Never before seen footage of Area 51, revealing new information about the base.
A mysterious object found.
Dude, I say this every time. Triangle is the most evil shape. Of course the aliens would have a triangle UFO.
From the sky and crashed just near Area 51.
Oh, they're getting out. They're getting out.
Is that a prison bus? Do they do that for real? Does the prisoners drive the bus?
Hey guys. And going further than anyone has before to uncover its secrets. Is that a military truck? Oh, they're coming this way. They're coming this way. Literally at the top of this mountain, we'll be able to see into Area 51. And we have a...
Dude, they gotta total the mountain. They gotta do some like Viva Pinata terraforming. There's no way this should be accessible. Cause then if you really wanted to go in, you could go on top of the mountain, grab one of those like parasails and just like fly over and drop into Area 51.
treacherous climb ahead of us. But there's no way I'd be able to survive this hike alone, so I have Uncanny Expeditions with me.
What's up, guys? We will be going up there with long-range cameras
He's taking pictures of me.
and seeing inside the base.
I'm so excited. The main lookout for Area 51 is called Tikaboo Peak, a mountain
I see you.
overlooking the base from roughly 26 miles away. However, though being open for decades, for some reason the government has recently made it illegal to hike there.
It's illegal to hike there? What if you ride a motorcycle or you run? They didn't really specify.
Ethan's dripped.
A lot of loopholes.
Out right now.
Is it bad to say I'm scared of heights?
On the way up, it's going to be some like loose boulders. We want to take it slow.
Loose boulders?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Nah, wait.
So we would be doing a different hike, reaching a secret peak with a visual of the base just as clear.
Peak
Never back
update.
down, never what?
Okay, I have a really dumb question. If there's Area 51, what are the other 50 areas? Does anybody know? Are they like vacation spots? All-inclusive resorts? The 50 states. No shot! Classified? I'll see if I can do my best to get the files, everybody. And they will not be redacted, and I will tell you what's in the other 50 bases.
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up! Oh.
Not used to the altitude. And while Ethan fell asleep only a mile in, Anders and I made it to the top of this secret peak, and just in time.
Wow.
Let's go. This is insane.
The world looks like this? Oh my God. See, this is where I'm so boring though, because I would go up there, I would look at it and be like, and now we gotta walk all the way back. And yep, that was it. And I get the same enjoyment watching the video, and I can breathe the AC in my room.
So which way is Area 51?
That's Area 51. We're looking straight down the runway, and you can actually see inside some hangars.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That big hangar that you see, they sometimes have secret stuff in. And it's facing
Really?
us right now.
Oh
So the
Like
door-
bazookas?
Like normally on Tikaboo, we'd be looking at the side of it, not the door. But from here, we can actually see the inside.
But the door is closed.
The door's closed, yeah. But if
Door
they were to open it, we would
closed.
see it. You can also see inside that hangar, that big one, which also sometimes has secret stuff in it.
Oh, that's where they put the wizard monkey from Balloon's Tower Defense.
So we're literally looking at Area 51
Yeah,
right now.
we're looking at it. That is the runway. There's two
Oh
runways.
yeah.
So a lot of people on the internet like to talk about that black thing there. It's like a triangular shaped tower.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's something to do with their radar range. There is a separate facility. Whoa. Yeah, okay, up there you can see it. So that's called the Papoose Mountain facility. You can actually
Poo-Poo
see from
Mountain?
here a little bit. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I don't think they even knew how good of a view you could theoretically get from this mountain.
This is so unbelievable.
How would they not know? And there has to be a reason that you can even do this.
To me. Like, We're literally looking at Area 51, inside the base. We're looking inside of Area 51.
Inside the base.
Like, how many people have done that? Well, you get in trouble from doing this.
Xpeke's looked inside the
It would be a
base.
violation of the First Amendment.
Okay.
There's actually 2 hangars here. So that one there is called Hangar 18.
Okay.
And then that one, I forget the number, but it's a pretty notable hangar.
Which one are they hiding the experimental stuff in?
All of them.
Do you think there's actually aliens in there that are in like giant test tubes and they do like experiments on them and they're making like elites?
It's a test facility, so there'll be projects here that will never see the light of day. So like sometimes they'll build a project, it'll get test flown and then scrapped, and then they'll either put it somewhere in the base or sometimes they'll even bury it out in the desert. So
Oh, it's actually probably more boring. Like they're like making bombs. I think they're making bombs. I don't know. That's why a long time ago I told you guys that I was going to be a software engineer and half of us went to go do fun stuff and half of us went to go make bombs.
no one will ever know about it.
Wow. I know there's been like a few crashes and stuff too
Yep.
over the years.
There was a really notable one last year. I was actually the first person to get to the impact site of it, and I have pieces of it too.
What? What the heck?
Yeah,
You guys gotta check out his stuff. This is, you probably have
Yay!
the craziest footage.
I'll hook you up with a piece sometime. I don't have them with me.
Dude, that would
Oh,
Do you have any theories
shit!
on what specifically right now they're hiding?
So I believe there's like
Oh, maybe they are making VTuber. Maybe they are making like VTubers in there and they come out and they're like, hello, 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 we must react. Just in lines.
a ton of different experimental aircraft projects that they're working on right now. As far as
That's Area 67. You're so dumb. You are so
I
dumb.
believe there's like a ton of different experimental aircraft projects that they're working on right now.
Look at that. That looks like the Gravitron. Everybody hold on tight. Make sure you don't puke because I'm a little scared to throw up. Also, King, thank you so much for giving me a great video to chat. Thank you.
As far as like the military in general, we're seeing a big increase in militarization with the climate that the world is in right now, and that is driving a lot of the experimental projects behind the scenes. That's always gone on, but I can say for a fact that the activity at Area 51 has increased in the last couple of years.
What is that? Oh my God, you're gonna poke somebody's eye out. Very human design.
There's guys I've talked to that were watching the base a lot in the 80s. They say that like right now is its most activity as they've seen.
And not long after, we caught our first signs of activity. An actual Area 51 plane called a Janet.
I thought that was like a swan. I have never seen a plane like that. Why are you pointing all the way up, Morning Wood-ass plane?
So when you're saying Janets, is that a type of plane?
It's a secret airline the Air Force uses to transport employees to Area 51.
Interesting.
Oh.
It is coming through the test range.
Oh, shoot, that's awesome. But this is not an experimental aircraft.
No, this is transporting
normal.
employees.
Maybe aliens. Watching the plane land at Area 51 was incredible, but I wanted to see for myself one of these elusive experimental aircrafts.
Mysterious Dorito-shaped aircraft was
Why are we like this as Americans? Why is everything food at McDonald's and Doritos and chips and burgers and soda pop? Why couldn't we just say triangle?
started flying at night.
Unidentified anomalous phenomena, and that's what we're looking at.
Along with investigating how intense the security is here. So the next morning, Ethan and I went around to locals to figure out their experiences.
Okay.
Yo, excuse me. Dude, we love your bike.
Okay, mental image, this guy would live near Area 51. He was probably born here, shaped by it, loves looking for aliens, has a little UFO he takes out on the weekends with his wife.
Love your bike.
Do you know much about Area 51?
Yeah,
Have you seen anything weird?
my ex-girlfriend used to work there as security.
Oh, wait, he knows the secret sauce.
Security. She was actually
I mean, honestly, she probably was high. I would be high. I mean, I live near Area 51. I'm zooted every single day.
over the big hangar that had all the pallets of wreckage of all the different stuff throughout the, years. And we went upstairs and we, banged a little bit and we
You had to throw that in there. We were making babies next to the test tubes, just getting freaky.
right above all that. Wow. Yeah, dude, and I was like, whoa.
Do you think they're hiding anything in there? Anything like crazy?
Yes.
Like
Absolutely.
otherworldly stuff or
I don't
just
know,
like
man.
government
Otherworldly,
projects?
I want to say yay, but
That's
That's fair.
Banging the area.
I like
51
him.
Security. I like the way this guy rolls.
Yeah, that should be our trap, bro.
We're making a video about Area 51. Have you seen anything crazy?
I can't really talk about it, honestly.
Oh my God, this feels like a movie where there is a giant alien that comes out at night, or maybe like a huge mech that like terrorizes the city, and nobody can say anything because the only way you believe it is if you see it. And then at the very end of the movie, the mech comes out and he steps on the camera.
Oh, shit. Oh, you can't? Oh, do you deliver mail there or something?
I used to deliver there, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So you can't tell us anything. Damn. Well,
What?
all good. Have a good
They really can't say anything? Do they sign an NDA for life, but they like sign it with their life, and if they mention anything...
Have you guys ever seen a convoy coming out of Area 51?
No, we haven't.
Look out for those.
The convoy he was talking about was a bus that takes camo dudes to and from Area 51. These camo dudes are Area 51's private security that drive around the base in white trucks 24/7.
Wow.
And to keep their involvement away from Area 51, the drop-off location is a random
Who is naming these places? E.T. Jerky. Okay, what's the macros on that? I'll try it out. I'll try anything once. This taste is out of this world.
parking lot next to a store called E.T. Jerky.
If we want to talk to these camo dudes, figure out what they're really doing, this is the spot to do that.
I'll
Okay.
walk up very nonchalantly and
Dude, my side mirrors are not that big. Like, that is an iPad-sized mirror. Holy crap, objects are definitely closer than they appear.
chill. If I can even figure out what the company they work for is called, that would help a lot.
we're not recording.
I promise we're not recording.
I swear we're not.
Don't record me,
We're
I'm
not
shy. I'm shy.
This is a crazy looking. From here, we have
Is
a
that
nice
Berserk?
line of sight to the camo dudes. What is this position, bro? What is this filming position?
Bro, this is gonna get the steadiest shot of them, bro.
Dude, I used to sit in the car always with my feet up on the passenger side, and then one day after I got out of the car, I watched a video where this lady had her knees go through her head because they got in an accident and then she died. So now I don't do that anymore. I learned the hard way by somebody else learning an even harder way.
You're like L from Death Note.
I don't sit like this because I want to. I have to sit like this.
I loved it when I was a kid.
He's going back and forth. Yo, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Are you guys camo men? What company you guys work for? Hello?
How, bro?
They will go to crazy lengths to make sure that they're not found out. Oh shit, oh shit. Yo, excuse me, is this for the camo dudes? No idea. No idea? Leave us alone! Are you driving from Area 51 or? Oh no, where are you guys coming from? Okay, cool.
Dude, they probably need to like have GTA LARP sizes of backstories. They play characters, they probably have different accents, they wear different clothes, maybe they like go bald.
Well, have a good one. Okay, so the
he's
driver
pissed.
is not a camo dude. I think it's just a normal person they have like shuttling them. Dude.
And it worked. See how easy it is to lie? I've never lied in my life, but if I had to lie for my job, I bet I would do a great job.
Dude, that's so crazy.
But then finally, we got a break.
Oh, there's
What?
a bus. I mean, yeah, what else would that shit be?
I've never seen a white bus.
Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Is this for Area 51? The camo dudes? You guys the camo dudes? Okay.
With the
He's like an unskippable cutscene and everybody's just trying to go on with their day.
camo dudes fully ignoring us, we went into E.T. Jerky, the shop that sees them every day, to get more answers.
They really gotta pick a better drop-off spot.
Oh, dude, now I want Buc-ee's. I love, love, love the Buc-ee's nuts with the sugar on the outside and their warm Buc-ee's nuts. They're amazing.
Yeah. It's like in the middle, like the biggest open public land. Do you know anything about the camo dudes?
I know that they kind of just like hide in the mountains.
Yeah, we've been getting stalked by them. a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Okay. If we can't.
Did you see they had alien licenses? Look at that. Should I get one for the next time I get pulled over? Or the next time I get in an accident in Florida? Oh yeah, look, they got Yoda! Wait. Welcome, Area 51, this is. I'm sorry.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay. If we can't wait for them to come here, we have to go to them. So we're going to Area 51.
Are you allowed to do that?
So we saw the base and we tried to talk to security, but the only way to actually see an experimental aircraft was at night. So we met up with Unfunded Expeditions at a camp near the base.
There's already been crazy stuff caught here, but I'm feeling lucky. Oh, camo dudes. We have some food for you, roaches. Yeah, they're probably coming. Ooh,
why did you say that?
That's so crazy. They're on you quick here.
Yeah.
To explain where we're at right now, so the base is over there.
We're pretty close to the front gate, so they have a hill right next to the front gate that they perch on, and they're watching us right now, like they can see us.
Do you think they have snipers? Like they're like the jackal snipers and they never miss and they're just like constantly watching them and they hope they don't do anything bad?
There's a surveillance tower that way by the front gate that can cover the whole valley in here too. They basically know you're coming by like 5 different ways.
That's crazy.
We're in like one of the most surveilled pieces of dirt on the planet right now.
So what's the craziest thing you've seen?
Not too far from here, I was on another little offshoot off of this road. I basically have been hearing some activity all night. I saw a B2.
It was probably that guy and his girlfriend.
Bomber. I could see at one point 2 separate things moving on the horizon and I didn't know what they were. So I tried to get closer to the base and then get lucky to have a flyover. And I did. Luckily, it was like 3 a.m. I was actually getting ready to start packing stuff up. I had my thermal camera still out and ready. I could hear a noise getting closer and louder. I started scanning the sky.
What if it was me? Would you be scared if you saw this running at you? Would you run away? Or do you think I would get sniped? Hi, Barry. I had to leave soon, but I saw that you were streaming. I want to say I bought the shirt you made with the gamer subs, and I can't wait for drive. Oh, thank you! No, thank you. That was very nice of you. I'm not running towards you. I won't attack you because you were nice. But anybody who's mean to me in the chat or in the comments, I will attack you.
These things are super hard to spot aircraft with because you have to be like really precise.
Yeah,
really narrow
they're
field
super zoomed in.
So with the narrow field of view, I was just panning back and forth on the sky, and luckily I hit right what I was looking at. I could kind of trace the sound, and I got a good probably 30-second view of it just going across the sky, and then it went over the mountain over there. Yeah, it was definitely one of the cooler captures for sure.
That's cool.
That is sick. Okay, so where are the spots to find these camo dudes and potentially see something in the sky?
So
well, we don't know because they are wearing camouflage, so this is going to be a little difficult.
Camo dudes are going to be patrolling all out here in the desert. You got the front gate, you have the back gate, which is out by Rachel. You'll find them at both of those. And then there's a couple other side roads, like one called Stewartwell Road, which is this kind of, it's an unmarked dirt road.
So I think the strat is we just kind of just wait for us to hear a sound. And then we try to figure out where it's coming from and then capture it. Oh, I might be looking at something. Yo, there
What is that?
Some
Walter
in the camo
White?
dudes.
Oh,
Hope he's slowing down.
It's coming in.
Oh, I got a nice view on him.
He knows we have cameras.
Yeah, he's sexy. Look at his biceps. Oh my God. He's wearing the shit out of that shirt. Yeah, I see him. Yeah.
Out, so that he may not come in. That's the thing with camo dudes is
they don't they're camera shy?
Well, yeah, and they will do whatever they can to not have their face on camera.
I used to think these guys were really scary, but then I talked to you and they seem kind of just funny.
If you approach them, if we walk towards him right now, he'll run away. Like he'll back.
Yeah, camo dude sounds like an SCP. And the more they say it, the more scared I'm getting.
Back up.
Really?
Off. Yeah. Any Area 51 base employee, if they get doxxed, it jeopardizes their security clearance.
Dude,
really?
I'm, like, zoomed in.
Then they get executed? Well, I'd be scared too. Damn.
Completely on him. In a way, we're the creepy ones.
Yeah.
I'm not a creep. Speak for yourself. I'm nice, and everybody likes talking to me. And I have never creeped anybody out.
With like night vision.
Yeah, we're like 10x zoomed on this guy. I kind of want to drive over there. The hunter is about to become the hunted. Yeah, he's backing away. Yo, he's scared, bro. He's scared.
Me when I try to check into my secret job at the secret government base and I've already been arguing with my secret wife all day and my secret kids hate me because I'm secretly never home and now I have 2 YouTubers following me around. Yeah.
Yo, he's backing up. He didn't check in with me, bro. How the security scared of the... Yeah, what are they securing, bro? Dude, that's crazy. And now he's just gonna sit there again. Huh?
Oh?
Dude, what? What is wrong with these guys? Dude, stop watching me! No, this is the goofiest thing I've ever seen.
With honors leaving and the camo dudes knowing our location, we went over to Stuart Well Road hoping to find a never-before-seen aircraft and find out exactly what Area 51 is hiding.
Hey, camo dudes, no. Damn, that was the closest we were. Dude, fuck, we were so close. Damn, my heart was actually racing a little. I wonder if they're like watching reels or something. We're at our first.
You guys love watching reels, but not while you're driving, right? Only whenever you're in the bathroom for 40 minutes.
Location that Anders told us about, Stuart Well Roads. This is basically just a road that is very close to the base, Area 51. We already had a camo dude pull up. He turned his lights off. I'll get him on this. Yeah, definitely a pickup truck.
I think he's wait, I don't know if that's him in front of us, but I think he's standing outside staring.
What the fuck? Wait, let me see. Oh.
Dude, my grandma used to do this. She's not a camo dude, but she would stand in the window and watch outside for hours waiting for the mailman. And then when the mailman got there, she would run outside as fast as she could and take the mail from him and then run back inside like a little demon and then start staring out the window again. I don't know why she did that.
Oh,
You see?
yeah.
Is that someone?
He's outside the truck 100%. It's crazy, every spot we'll be at tonight will have at least 2 people watching us. Maybe they're about to fly something. I feel like that's a good sign. Guys, I have the world's brightest flashlight.
Holy crap! Flash out! Oh my god! This is how you guys act when I do hand cams and you see my skin on the screen. Okay? It's not this bad. It's definitely way worse.
He's standing on business, bro.
After unleashing the literal sun on some camo boys, we decided to point the thermal camera at the sky to catch some aircrafts.
Okay. Did we just have SpongeBob toss a salad? I thought we weren't supposed to be eating lettuce right now.
Now I just... Oh yeah, that's way better. Do I have mad aura right now?
Do I have mad aura? Watch this. Is this mad aura?
Just looking for camo dudes. Guys, we've been laying here for a solid bit now, and we have yet to hear anything or see anything other than a camo dude.
Since we're not having any luck finding aircrafts in the sky, we moved to the next spot, the front gate.
Oh my gosh, I've never been here. We finally made it to the front gate of Area 51. This is where they take the employees in every day. This is...
Dude, what happens if you fly a drone in there? If you fly a drone in there, does it get exploded with a bazooka?
It's the closest physical point you can get to legally to the base of Area 51. Strictly enforced, photography of this area is prohibited.
Good thing we're doing videography.
Yeah, good thing we're videoing this.
Yeah,
hello,
loophole.
camo dudes. Can we have a little chat? Dude, it's like staring right at us.
It was like Wally. Wally.
Yeah, 100%. If we stepped 1 foot over, we would just get eradicated. We would vaporize. Now we wait. I feel like the security ain't securing. I feel like if we wanted to, we...
I want to write on there. Wash me. Oh my god! Dude, there was this guy who wrote "wash me" on somebody's car whenever I was a kid in my neighborhood, and then what happened was he got shot.
You could walk in there pretty easily. We've spent the last few days just learning, exploring, and investigating more of Area 51, and I feel like I have learned an incredible amount of things. The camo dudes, they don't actually work for the military. They're a third-party thing, and this is most likely so they can keep...
Oh, it's like 7 TV.
information even more secret, which that's really interesting. That just like literally is kind of like a loophole the government uses to make sure people can't figure out what they're doing. And also I've just learned the fact that they are literally closing down and claiming land nearby. All of these things just prove that they are hiding things, and they're hiding them even more in recent times and being even more secretive. It's our last...
Romulus, thank you so much for 4 months. You made a great video for Romulus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, it was very nice and cool, but my parents have a small house in the country my dog has never seen to England, and I like videos and music. See you on Monday. Yours sincerely, John.
Hiding things, and they're hiding them even more in recent times and being even more secretive. It's our last chance. We're heading to the final spot, the biggest gate yet. to Area 51.
This is our final chance to figure out what Area 51 is hiding and potentially catch an experimental aircraft for ourselves.
Oh my god, it's that thing from Slay the Spire that gives you plus 25 health whenever you fight the boss.
All right, we're almost at our final stop, the biggest gate in the most secure spot. I think we can catch some aircrafts here. Like, just look at the security on this gate.
Holy crap!
Dude, the thing is literally up.
I would be so scared that there's like claymores and attack dogs and like giant lasers.
Dude, the gate is up. That's crazy. You think I should send it?
Okay, the gate being up feels like bait. Come on in, we're open.
Fuck it, we ball, bro.
Come on in.
Oh, there's the gate. The gate's closing. The gate's closing.
So that we're working on this one.
Bro, they gave us a chance. Here we are at the back gate of
Oh, he's wearing the Naruto jacket. He's gonna run in Naruto style just for the old memes.
Area 51. Oh my gosh, there might be like 50 cameras here, right at their front door, and they're not doing anything about it. You can.
How often do you think this happens? Like, do you think there's people looking at the cameras and they're like, oh, the YouTubers are back again? Third one this week.
Cowards! And lots of barbed wire. More security cameras. There's a security camera. But guys, I don't know if you actually noticed, but there's actually 2 of your names embroidered on this jacket forever. The homie Keyblade Brock. Then we got Riley from.
That's not my name. I think he spelled it wrong.
Here on out, I'm taking one person that follows my Instagram and one person that subscribes on YouTube every single week, and your name will get put on here. You'll.
No. I'm doing that only if you get a tattoo. I want my name tattooed on you.
Be on this jacket to wherever I go. They're literally with me at Area 51. If you do want to get on here forever, follow my Instagram and or subscribe, and you could be on here forever, wherever I go. It's kind of funny, the gate, just like...
How many names of us do you have on your clothes? I have you guys tattooed all up my arm. I have an entire sleeve. The funniest person of the day always gets tattooed on my thigh. And the person who gets the most sub for the month is on my forehead. And it's a lot of real estate, so it's pretty big.
Kind of stops right there.
They're like baiting people.
But no, that would be a bad idea.
Give us the 3-titty aliens!
Whoa! Is 3 titty too much titty? Is it greed to want more than 2 titty? I would say yes, because I would rather it be even. I would rather have 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, but not 3, because then you kind of have to like divide your time.
It almost seems like you want the 3 booby aliens more than you want to see like some crazy stuff in the sky. Guys, we've been here literally all night. It's literally morning right now.
Me at the land party.
I was not able to get lucky enough and find any experimental aircraft, but my boys Project Fear, they did. Just a few weeks ago, they captured an aircraft that's never before been seen.
Okay, this is like some JAV blurring.
Seen, which is insane.
This
so
looks
we're gonna go see that
inappropriate.
footage now. You guys have spent a little bit of time at Area 51.
Oh yeah, we've been out there 17 nights now in the last like year and a half.
Jeez.
But you guys captured something insane.
Yeah, it was just past midnight, and all of a sudden this ball of light comes over the mountain right to the left of us. We
Explosion!
literally thought it was a helicopter because it was just this orange ball of light. Wasn't FAA lighting, it looked like an orb, almost no sound. And it came as low and slow as a helicopter right above our heads. It literally looks like a big triangle in the wind.
Yep, guys, big triangle, okay? Get your mind out of the gutter.
And like an arrowhead at the front. But it was going so slow, that was the weirdest part, because these fighter jets are supposed to go crazy
Really
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, like to go that slow was insane. After sending it to people like Anders and a couple people we know in the Air Force, they told us that it's the next gen stealth fighter, which is the F-47.
Do you think it has like cloning technology where there's like a bunch of like plates on the outside, and then it just looks like the sky?
It's called Stealth Plus Plus. It was just a low rumble, that's it. And
wow.
Kind of shocking because we've heard many times fighter jets flying above us.
Oh yeah, they're pretty loud.
And it's like a booming rumble. And then the other part was the contrail. There was zero contrail.
Looks like it's wearing a skirt.
And some people say maybe that has to do with the elevation because it was so low. But there was zero heat, zero exhaust coming out the back. Aviation people are saying like, that's pretty impressive. That's something new.
So this has never been like captured at all before, right?
No, it's
you guys first. That's so cool.
Wow.
That was like the cool part because Anders, I will say, helped us a ton just with equipment to use, where to go.
Do you think they would give you a ride if it was like your last wish?
And when we showed it to him, I think that was his line. He was just like, you guys have the first civilian footage of the F-47. My opinion is they did it on purpose, 100%. Otherwise, they made the biggest mistake in the history of Area 51.
Has that like made you believe more that they might be hiding much crazier stuff in the base?
Like the aliens.
I mean, if they're testing that out there, you know there's other stuff.
Yeah, it's probably even like 10 times crazier stuff that they're not testing.
For sure. And this, like, we were on the very border of the base, so like we were still on public land, obviously.
Yeah.
But they flew outside of the border to get to us, to get right over our heads. So they even like.
If the government came to your house, they knocked on the door. Hello, Chatter 1234. We have a job for you and only you. You have to breed this alien. And if you don't, our entire species is going to die. Would you do it? Do you think you could?
Broke their own rules, so it's another reason why I think they did it on purpose. Area 51 is
And it's attractive.
surrounded by military bases called the Nevada Test and Training Range. You have Nellis Air Force Base, Tonopah, and it's
Oh my God! They had the JAV plane in the NTR zone? Something's going on here. They got some freak doing these naming conventions. What the hell?
almost a fifth the size of the state of Nevada. They have
Okay, maybe the thing I just talked about is actually real.
that much room to mess with, and they'd still be able to fly over us.
I actually don't fully know your belief on like aliens and UFOs and that stuff.
I think aliens probably exist, but they probably don't look like people, and I think it's very narcissistic for us to think that aliens look like us, but they're green and they have like little antennas. And I think that we probably won't see an alien in our lifetime, but maybe in the future people will, because there's just a huge world out there, and like there has to be something.
Do you believe they have that kind of stuff in Area 51?
I do. I had an encounter. I won't go into it, but I was with my mom and my sister, and we had this ball of light about 10 feet from us following our car, and it was just
Okay, like I don't know if I'm special enough to have a ball of light follow me around and tell me that I'm the chosen human or anything like that. Like, I don't think I'm special enough for that.
pulsing light. That's the whole reason I'm doing all this stuff today. Like the reason I got into the weird and the paranormal and the supernatural. Yeah. I believe.
Oh my God, yeah, it follows you on. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Pop, pop, pop. I think he's still breathing, wait.
UFOs are real, and I can't imagine the government isn't trying to reverse engineer them.
But guys, I have to give the biggest shout out to Anders Uncanny Expeditions and Project Fear. I do very short snapshots of places.
I like
go
this
there
music.
for a few days. These guys actually will go deep.
Look, does it look like I'm gloving?
Deep in depth to these spots, and like you spent 17 days looking for this.
Dude, I know.
And that's what it takes to capture crazy stuff. So go check out specifically that video and then all their other stuff. They also do ghost hunting stuff, which is how I know you guys.
Yeah, ghost hunting is most of it, but we're getting into the UFO stuff the last couple years. But yeah, definitely check it out.
It's crazy. It's insane. Well, appreciate you.
Dude, yeah, thank you. Thanks for filling me in on your adventures.
Of course.
That was fun. Okay, guys, now we're gonna go to Area 52. I'll let you know next week what time we're meeting up outside. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate it. If you're new here, please come by the Twitch stream to the BerryCrepe, or use code Berry for 10% off your gamer sub order. That also super helps me out. Have a great evening. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye.